I wanted to look at Mtashed Honkai Star 2.0 tier list. Actually, I think he's reacting to Prydwen tier list, I think. So maybe we can just directly look at it. Let's see that HSR tier list. What do they say? S plus damage dealers. Oh, S plus. We got Danhong and Jingliu. We got Kafka for those specialist min. I don't know what it means. Specialist characters that excel under specific circumstances, carrying a unique role. Okay, so basically for DOT. Is it badge, Mimiko? Is Prydwen Chili's badge? I mean, I think it looks fine. It looks fine. Well, bye, Jilla. Good night. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I mean, it looks solid. I don't know, like Sparkle, Raime are the two best support. Bushran is probably the best tank in the game. I don't know. I know they put sustain, like they put like shielders and healers in sustain. Yeah, I guess Fushuan is the best still. She's still better than. I mean, she heals and she tanks and she gives effect res as well, so it's kind of broken, I guess. Why Silver Wolf in S? Okay, Dr. Ratio S. Sure. Wait, can you guys see all of it? Yeah, you can see all of it. That's good. Dr. Ratio S. Jing Yuan S. Really? They put Blade on A? Ain't no way they put Blade on A. What? No way Blade is A. There's no freaking way, bro. Like, Blade is literally broken. Really? I would put Blade in S and probably Jing Yuan in A. I don't know. I haven't played too much Jing Yuan with the new supports, though. I think with the new supports, he's probably skyrocketed. It changes according to MOC. I mean, the current MOC Jing Yuan is good. I feel like Blade is good in the current MOC, though. I think Blade is good in the current MOC. I cleared the current MOC with Blade on my 2 accounts. Maybe not my 2nd account, actually. I think I used a different setup. But still, I mean, he carried me in every MOC. Even the current one, he's not bad. I think QQ is a bit overrated. I feel like QQ is very good. I mean, now that Sparkle exists, she's very, very solid, I guess. So, why not? Character gained a rating in last update. Yeah, it goes according to the update and the MOC, so... Oh wait, there's a rating for MOC and Pure Fiction as well. I didn't see that. S plus, S plus. Okay. I mean, Jing Yuan is good now with Sparkle and Warmei. Like, you can do like pretty insane stuff, so why not? Why not? What do you think about the 2 characters at banner on Honkai? On Honkai Star Rail, Syrup? I mean, Sparkle is one of the best support now. She's like top 2, top 3 supports in the game. Wanmei, Sparkle, Bronya, you get those 3 supports, you boost like, you get a 1,000,000 damage buff. And Jing Yuan is good. Jing Yuan is fine. He's still solid. I mean, I like Jing Yuan. He has pretty good AoE. He's pretty good against lightning, but he's a little bit hard to play, I feel like. It's a little bit weird to, like, you need a decent amount of, you need like decent speed tuning in his team to be able to like get a maximum buff for the Lightning Lord. But he's still very good, I would say. I mean, the meta always. I mean, they put the PF rating next to it, so I can see it straight up. I don't need to switch between both, but I could do it as well. But like, I mean, the meta always change depending on. I mean, technically always change depending on like the MOC or Pure Fiction. Same for Genshin. The meta kind of changes according to the Abyss. I feel like it's better to raid characters. I mean, that's how they introduced the tier list anyways. I feel like in general it's better to rate characters for their overall value than just like for a specific time. But once again, I mean, it still changes over time, so it's fine. Doctor ratio is C in pure fiction. Yeah, I mean, pure fiction you want lots of AoE most of the time. You want AoE damage. So like pure fiction, most of the pure fiction character are like AoE damage dealers, like Kafka, like yeah, Argenti, Herta, Himiko, Jing Yuan, Kafka, Black Swan is AoE as well. Like literally everyone is just AoE. Then a little bit less AoE, except Zilla maybe, but Zilla is kind of like AoE. And Danhung, the problem of Danhung for pure fiction is that he takes too much SP. Maybe with the Sparkle it shouldn't be that bad, but I think it's hot. I think there's no like pure fiction that has been very good for him in terms of like enemy weakness and buffs. So he never really shines in pure fiction. But he also just takes too much SP. Since you kill the enemies so fast in pure fiction, it's always your turn. You just use too much SP. It's like unplayable. But I mean, their chill list is not bad. Honestly, their chill list is not bad. I think it's fine. Yukong is really hard to build. Like she's not that great, unfortunately. Like her buff is really good, but she's almost impossible to fit in any team. It's too difficult. I think it's like a decent tier list. I would put Blade in S, to be fair. Even with the current MOC, I think it would be he works just fine in the current MOC. Like I would 100% put him in S. Yeah, no, I cleared flow 12 with Blade this rotation on both accounts. Like I don't know why you would put him in A. I don't know. Argentine MOC never really insane, and the rest is kind of whatever. Welt in B, I don't know. Welt in general, I'll at least have him in A. I feel like he's always pretty decent, as long as they're imaginary weakness. But he doesn't bring like insane value to any teams. Like he doesn't buff anything. He just slows the enemy. So, could argue A or B. Blade slashes meme boss, yeah, for real. Gwen B, yeah, I guess the rest B is fair. Oh, Yangxing in D, bro. I actually cleared the current MOC with Yangxing. If you can clear the MOC with Yangxing and he's D tier, then you can clear the MOC with anything, right? True and real. I think that's a good tier list. I don't know about Topaz. I've been a little bit I like Topaz. I think she does like really good damage, but when I try to play her with Jing Yuan, I don't really feel like that much. I feel like I'd rather have like another support for Jing Yuan that can speed him up or something. Like I try like Topaz, Jing Yuan, Bronya or something. Now if you put Sparkle instead of Bronya, I feel like I would still like to have like a Ting Yun or something else instead. I don't know. Feels weird. But I think Blade deserves S. Because like he doesn't have the most damage, but he attacks very often and he's really consistent and I don't know, he's really reliable. I would always put him in S, but that's me. Pure fiction, Argentine S plus for sure. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good tier list as well. I mean, their tier list is good. Their tier list is pretty solid. No, this is not MTash tier list, chat. It's Prydwen tier list. It's like the website. It's like the main Honkai Star Rail website. I don't know if they have other games. Do they have other games? They have every gacha game except Genshin. Why? I don't understand. Wait, they literally have every gacha game except Genshin. Did they get like copyright strike or something by Hoyoverse or what? Oh my god. But yeah, that's a good tier list. That's a good tier list. As Hemtash says, 30 minutes video. Yeah, I mean, pure fiction is pretty straightforward. You need AoE, and if you don't get AoE, it's fucked. So, good tier list. Oh, he's reacting to Prydwen.
MTash here, and we're gonna make a new tier list, but first I want to talk about a few key things. And if you don't watch this at the beginning of the video and you make a comment, you're gonna get roasted because you need context.
Okay. Shit tier list. Do better. No, I'm joking.
One, I am not a damage over time player. I have almost no damage over time characters built.
Okay.
So when I see a tier list like this,
You're having
with Kafka
internet
in
issues,
S+
Lumber. I'll
tier,
do it.
maybe she is,
I can do it
but
off
I
stream.
literally have no
I'll send you a
idea
DM
what her
later.
damage potential is or how easy she can clear content. So when I'm making my tier list, I may follow along and say, apparently she's really good, but I truly don't know, and I
Oh yeah,
cannot
he's making.
decide
Okay,
for
he's looking at
myself.
Prydwen real quick
As
at the
for
start,
a
and
lot
then
of
he's making
other
his own tier
characters,
list.
whether they're
Okay.
support or DPS, I've built a large majority of them. But
It's fine. DOT is not for all. Play the game how you want to. True. I feel like though with Kafka, it doesn't really feel like DOT. Like if you play actual DOT, like pure DOT without Kafka, it feels really slow, and I don't think, and it's not really good anyways. So having Kafka that detonate the DOT makes it so it feels like a normal,
game that I
literally normal
spend
gameplay.
Too much in. There are a few characters that I have limited usage of, and I will try to make that known. However, I do have a secondary account where I've built Hua Hua, I've built Argenti, I've built Jing Yuan, and so I do have a.
Is that how you pronounce it actually? Not Hua Hua?
Does to their nearly full.
Maybe that's how they pronounce it in Chinese. I don't know.
I want to go over the Prydwen tier.
Oh, you say Hua Hua.
This is a pretty good tool. I don't care if you disagree or you think someone should be moved up.
You've seen a few people pull Black Swan without Kafka, and you were like, I mean, I feel like Black Swan's still fine without Kafka, honestly.
They do some.
Like I did the previous Pure Fiction with just Black Swan as my solo DOT for the DOT Pure Fiction, and it was working very well. Sure, you don't pull Black Swan just for Pure Fiction, but still, I think she's still fine.
Calculations overall, they go through, they look at the multipliers, and they put in some effort here.
Oh, they say it in English like that as well, true.
They do these statistics based on how much damage they'll do, and they do some calculations, and it's not going to be perfect, but it's probably good enough for what you need. This game is not hard enough for it to matter that much. So, when you see these tier lists and you see people moving up and moving down, it's probably good enough. So at the end of the day, will my tier list be different than this? Maybe slightly.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like in MOC, if you play anything from, like, if you don't have any S tier character available, you're kind of fucked. Like, you at least need 1 or 2 or 3 S tier characters to be able to do the MOC. If you don't have any of those S tier characters, you're kind of fucked. Good thing is, almost all the limited characters are in S or S plus tier. The only ones that they didn't put here are Blade, Argenti, and that's it. So to be honest, at least everyone has at least 2 or 3 of those characters, so it's fine. And everyone has ratio, true. Take care, Fayad. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching, dude. Take care. They're S for now, true. Dr. Ratio is nice if you don't have Kafka, since you can trigger his talent super easy. True. Yeah, I think Blade deserves S though.
Because there's one thing that tier lists don't account, and I do care about. That's the feels.
The feels.
The feel crafting.
Feel.
Is a character easy
And
to
she's
use?
king in
Is
pure
that
and really good in
character easy to
MOC.
build?
No
Is
idea
that
why he's
character
an
fun
S. I don't know about the current MOC, Neo. I played the current MOC. I don't feel that some of them have physical weakness, but I feel like if they don't have physical weakness, it's like unplayable. There's not that many physical weakness. I need to to rewatch 2.0 MOC Memory of Chaos. Where are the enemies? Stage, let's say from stage 10. 10 starts to be hard. It's not too bad, I guess. It is not too bad. There's like some physical weakness. But stage 11 and stage 12, you literally cannot play Argenti though. I feel like 11 to 12 and 12, like Argenti is unplayable here. Like it's literally shit. So yeah. I don't know if they only account for, I think they account more for 11, 12, maybe for 10, but is it mentioned here? No, they don't really mention about like which floor they take into account, but fill list criteria. Manual play, what affects the rating? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Argentine is not that great in the current MOC.
All these different things
He's okay,
do
but
come into play. So there may be someone, and I can already see him on here. Blade is lower
Pure Fiction Clara
than
Ashe
what
has
I
been
would put
getting
him
me 40k points almost every
because of the
time. I
feel.
haven't played Clara
Because
in
of
Pure
how easy
Fiction,
he is to
so
use.
I don't have an opinion on that one.
Now, there's also Pure Fiction, which is a completely different game.
Ionite, thank you to follow. Maya Rose as well, thank you to follow.
Locations for these people. So,
no, I'm not gonna watch the whole video. I'm just
my
checking the start and then I'll check the
value,
the end of the
how
tier
well
list.
I think that they clear all content in the game. But again, grain of salt. Like, if I don't put Argenti in the S+ tier, someone's gonna go, well, what about Pure Fiction? Well, yeah, okay, that's what he's built for, right?
Yeah.
So let's get started. Let's create my own tier list. And so you...
Okay. Is Danheng just bad in... Yeah, Danheng is not that great in Pure Fiction. The problem of Danheng in Pure Fiction is that you kill the enemies too fast. So it's pretty much always your turn. So you literally just spam your skill points all the time, and then you just don't have enough skill points. It's impossible to keep up with the skill points use, I feel like, in Pure Fiction with Danheng. So it's either you use normal attacks without the large AoE, or... Yeah. Yeah, Jingyu is not that great. It depends. I feel like she can be fine, but yeah. Yeah, he's suffering from success pretty much. He just kills the enemies too fast, and then... SS. So this is overall rating, okay? Yeah, I mean... I feel like in HSR it's easier to rate the characters. I feel like it's more easier. It's easier to rate the characters because there's less niche. I feel like there's less niche. And yeah, it's also kind of straightforward. Elo last quarter is okay in PF if you run. Yeah, she's fine. I played Jing Liu with Herta last time and it worked pretty well, but it depends the weakness. Yeah, this is overall. I mean, there's not enough. There's not other content. I mean, you could base the tier list on like Golden Gears and Swarm, I guess. But yeah, this one is just. I mean, it's more overall. It's more overall, but. I mean, the hardest content is technically, I mean, it's not necessarily the hardest. I guess Golden Gears, Conundrum 12. But the problem with Golden Gears is that you can't really take into account like the strength of the character, because it really depends of like, it depends of the path you take. It depends if you get lucky. It depends the decision you take while choosing the blessings. Depends the dice. Like I feel like it's not really. All the tier lists should be more based on MOC and Pure Fiction than anything else, to be fair. Dance. Golden Gear March 7 is easily SS. If you go Remembrance, yeah. What's better for build for Black Swan team? Easier Sempo or Grenai Fen? Probably Sempo. I mean, if your Grenai Fen is easier as well, I think Sempo is just better. So yeah, I mean, SS, I think it's fair. Wait, what was the Prydwen tier list? I mean, it was pretty much the same, I feel like. SS, maybe a few less character in SS. 6. No, they put 6 character in SS as well, so it didn't change anything here. Wait, isn't that the exact same tier list? Isn't his tier list exactly the same, except he put Argentine and QQ there? No, QQ was already in S. So you just put Argentine S and Blade in S. That's the only thing that changed. And then A, it's literally the same. I guess he put Himeko in A because, I don't know. I feel like Himeko is B, to be fair. I think she deserves the B. But I think, okay, I think Welt in A is fair. I think Lynx in A, good. I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, most of the other characters, A. Gwen Fen is weird. Like, she feels fun. She's fun to play. She has pretty good break. Her damage is kind of weird. I don't know. I can't really feel like she does like a ton of damage. But she's okay. I feel like she deserves the B though. I don't know about Luca. I've never played Luca, so maybe I can't really tell. I feel like Zui is okay. I don't know if she deserves A. Pilla A for Pilla S. Pilla S is fair, I guess. feel like could be S. She's a very good F2P. If you take into account like free to play that really don't have a lot of options, I feel like she's probably an S tier, like easy to build support. I returned. Yeah, I mean we're just looking at tier lists and comparing tier lists, Kuchi. It's is broken in pure fiction for real. But yeah, the tier list is pretty much the same, to be fair. I would put Serval in B though. Wait, did he bring down? He brought down Serval. Dude, Serval feels incredible to play. Like, she doesn't have a ton of damage, but she feels really good. She breaks the lightning weakness like crazy. Like, she's so good for this. She gets her all back almost all the time. She gives you some debuffs with the static. Like, she's really solid. At least for a 4-star, I feel like she deserves the B. She deserves the B. Gustavo, thank you for the 12 months. Merci pour un an. Merci pour un an. Am I going to do 400 or 40k? Yeah, it's kind of a YOLO. Tier list, which Genshin character that can bench press Kome? I'm pretty light, to be honest. Almost any Genshin character could bench press me. I've seen videos of Misha and he looks cracked as fuck. Yeah, I feel like I've seen people say that Misha is really good, so I don't know why he put him in C. I don't know if he played him or not. I'm not gonna look back in the video, but I mean that's a decent tier list. I mean it's very similar to the Prydwen one, so not much has changed. Wait, did he put some people in D? No, there's no D. There's a D here. I mean, yeah. I mean, Yangshin could be C. I don't think he's like that. He's not insane, but he can be fine in some situations. So, I mean, overall, his tier list is pretty much the same. He just moved a few things up, but it's pretty much the same tier list.